What's up, witches? What's up? What's up? I was over here trying to go live on my phone and it was not cooperating. I guess you can't go live on YouTube from your phone for like a scheduled live. You can only go live like spontaneously. You know what I mean? Like I scheduled this live, but I guess you can't do that from your phone. I don't know what that's about. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I'm on my computador. What's up, witches? Hi, Brittany. What's up? Happy to see you, babe. What's going on? What's up, guys? Hi, Betty. Happy Friday. What's good? How are we doing? Is everyone wonderful? Are you having a good day? Hi, Cami Bay. What's up, witches? Welcome, welcome. What's up? Hopefully this is like an okay angle, okay view, and all that stuff. Irene! Where you been? Hi, Irene. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see okay. I was trying to go live on my phone so I could be like centered with my light and stuff like that. It's actually probably good because I have my glasses on, and when I have my light on with my glasses, it's all like crazy. So it's probably better that I'm not looking that way. The universe was just conspiring to help me out, I guess. Somebody at my door. That's the new headquarters doorbell, guys. Isn't it professional? Except it keeps ringing when people walk by, so I have to figure out why it's doing that, but it's like too sensitive. What's up? What's up? Brittany's trying to get out of a burnout. Can we not talk about the B word right now? I don't know if you know what's going on in my life right now, Brittany, but I am in the middle of completely re-renovating BronxWitch HeadQuarters, which I already renovated in the fall, but got the message that I needed to completely change everything. So I had to take everything apart and completely restructure it. It doesn't look too different behind me because I'm always like kind of close up, but my office was like in the main space. So where I'm sitting right now, it used to be in the main space, but now it's like in the back room, which makes so much more sense. But I basically had to take apart all the furniture, all the shelves and everything that I'd already set up and reset it up in a completely different way. But get excited because you guys are going to absolutely love it when you see it. It makes so much more sense. It's going to be so much more functional and inviting for people to just come and use the space. Yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys everything. If you live in the New York City area, we are going to be doing a grand reopening on Tuesday, February 8th from noon to 5. So no RSVP needed, nothing like that. Just come on down between noon and 5. I'm going to have coffee. I'm going to have tea. I'm going to have maybe like donuts. But it's going to be all set up for you to just come and check out the space. So then you can decide whether or not, you know, this is the right space for you to work out of. We started off as headquarters being like a spiritual event space. We had our Healing in the Hood Reiki event, and that went really well. But I was like, you know, we need a space that is not just set up so that I can throw events and people can come to them, but like, what about you guys? Like, what about all the witches and the healers and the mystics who are like starting their own spiritual businesses or just need a place to read or a place to meditate because their homes are too loud or don't have the right energy? Like, what about everybody else? It's a great space for me, but what if I open it up and make it a space where everybody can come throughout the week and work, chill out, read, you know, do whatever. So that's the new vision for headquarters. So it is a work share office space catering to the spiritual community. We have all of the, you know, amenities that you expect from a work share space. There's reservable desks. unlimited Wi-Fi, free coffee, tea. There's a whole break area with a microwave and refrigerator. So if you're putting in like a long day of work, you can bring your lunch and be totally comfortable. So all of that good work share stuff. There's wireless printing I'm offering, and office supplies in case you need pens, paper, staplers, all that good stuff. But what is different about headquarters is we cater to the spiritual. So there is also reservable spiritual spaces like the womb room for yoni steam sessions, the relax room for Reiki and meditation. There's a reading nook with a free take one, leave one spiritual library. And I'm even offering spiritual supplies like tarot cards and Florida water and Palo Santo. So if you're, doing a session for somebody and you don't have those things, or you forget those things one day, they're there and they're available to you. So we're a work share office space specifically designed for the spiritual. And I think this is going to make headquarters just even more usable by everybody. So I'm really excited. Yes. Sabrina said, yay for the new grand opening. Yes. Well, the really cool thing is I'm super spoiled and lucky. My husband, Joe, happens to be a real estate photographer, and he has all these really cool services that he can do, like drone footage of your house and like all that stuff. But he does virtual tours. So even though you're not going to be in New York, you can't see it in person, you will be able to take a virtual tour on the website, so you can like buzz around the space like as if you were here. So hopefully that will be able to, give you the vibes of the place. And then one day, hopefully you'll be in town and you can come visit. And a bed for Betty. Yes. I'm going to have to stash a rollaway bed for you, Betty. I feel like you could sleep on the Reiki table. That's actually what my Reiki teacher does. He just sleeps on the Reiki table. But I recommend putting it on the floor so you don't roll off. That was my fear about sleeping on the Reiki table when I first did my, open the space rituals. Like I did all these rituals when I first moved in to make the space mine and really get my energy in here. So I spent the night here, when it was all empty and stuff. And I was like, maybe I should sleep on the Reiki table. And then I was like, I'm going to roll off and break my face. Let me not do that. So I slept on the floor instead. I hope to visit soon. My husband and I are trying to visit all the spiritual witch pagan places. Yes, definitely put HQ on the list. If you come to HQ, then you could go to all the really cool botanicas in the borough. There are some really nice botanicas in the Bronx. Original Products isn't far from here. And my favorite botanica, St. Elias, is literally 5 minutes away. And I've featured them in one of my Witching in the City videos. So yeah, so you can come here and do a bunch of witchy shopping at the botanicas and then come hang out. So hi, Jamie. Yep, blankets on the floor works too. Hi, Josie. Welcome, welcome. What's up? Yeah, so I was just telling everybody about the progress with headquarters. My husband did a photo shoot today, actually, to take pictures and to shoot the footage for the virtual tour. So next week I will be setting up all the reservation stuff so that you can book space here, and making content from the video and the pictures that he made and all of that good stuff. So the grand reopening of headquarters is Tuesday, February 8th from noon to 5. So if you're not in town, tell a friend, stop by. No RSVP necessary. Just come on by. There'll be coffee and tea and snacks, and just come see the place. And then reservations officially start the next day. So if you already know that you need a work share space, you already know that you're wanting to take clients and you don't have a professional office space, or you are trying to have a regular meditation sadhana and you know that your house is way too loud and it doesn't have the right vibes, and you already know that, then just keep an eye out for the website changes, because the website will be bookable pretty soon. And if you haven't seen the new website, go check it out. I do all of this myself, you guys, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I liked the old website, but I think the new website is really snazzy. Drop a comment down below if you've checked out the new website. Let me know what you think. I think it looks really cool. It's a little more organized, and it kind of divides things up between headquarters, the bodega, my online herbal apothecary, and the coven, which is our official membership group. So depending on what you're interested in, you can kind of choose what part of the website to go to. And I think that makes it make a lot more sense, you know? So, yay, Jamie, I'm excited too. I'm excited for you because don't think I forgot. You're opening a metaphysical shop in your area, correct? I didn't forget about that. Okay, I'm gonna be lighting a fire under you to get that done. You know what I'm saying? There is no space like this here in the city. We have work share spaces, but you really don't see them in the Bronx like at all. And you know, you gotta go into Manhattan, you gotta go into Brooklyn. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna open one. You know, we need this type of a space. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for somebody else to finally give us something. You know, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna open up a work share space for us. And yeah, so do it. Betty wants to know how the people of the Bronx are holding up with all the craziness in the last few weeks. The poor mayor has had so many public appearances, but not the kind he was expecting. Yeah. You know, it has definitely been a challenge. For those of you who don't know, we had a really devastating fire here in the Bronx that took the lives of 19 people, most of them children. So that's been really hard to deal with. I actually just got a letter from the landlords of this building being like, we cannot have that happen here. They sent like a whole checklist of fire precautions that everybody needs to take in their spaces. You know, they sent out an issue saying, if you do not have heat, please contact the building immediately. They will fix that because, you know, it's a space heater is what started the fire. That happened a few weeks ago, and that's a really common story here in New York, especially in the Bronx, with landlords not providing hot water, not providing heat the way they're legally supposed to. And so people go and get space heaters in order to make up for the heat, or they leave their ovens open and on, releasing gas and carbon monoxide and all types of harmful fumes, but they're doing it because they're freezing. And that's been a battle my whole life, living in this neighborhood with slumlords, taking advantage of the people who live here, knowing that the people who live here don't necessarily have legal representation or know how to defend themselves. So they take advantage, which is why I take my landlord to court whenever I can. Okay, I have sued my landlord, not the one for this building, my building. I have sued my landlord 3 times. And I have won every time. Ding. Just so you know. But yeah, the mayor has had to do a lot of appearances for that. I don't really follow the mayor too much. I follow the Bronx Borough President, Vanessa Gibson. And I follow Black Lives Matter of Greater New York. And a lot of other Bronx-based pages, like Friends of Four Parks and what's the name of the page? News of the Bronx. So I kind of stay more tuned into what's happening locally and what like our local officials are talking about. To be really clued in, you know, what's going on. So Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson has been at, you know, all of these events. She's also done a lot of appearances, and she's been doing like an update on her Instagram thing, like a kind of a morning news segment to keep everybody updated about all the stuff that's going on. So it's a lot. Thank you for asking, Betty. And thank you for the prayers. Hi, Leslie is blessed. Good to see you. I saw you in the comments. Welcome. Yes, waiting on some restocks. Oh, good. The shop will restock the first Saturday of the month at noon, like always. And the really good news is I'm no longer shutting the shop down at the end of every month. So usually I would be shutting down today, actually, and then be closed all of next week. But I'm not doing that this time. Yes, that time spent in law school paid off, sort of. I'm paying it off, really, is more the moral of the story. And I feel like if I owe all this money for this legal background that I have that I never completed, the least I can do is like sue people whenever I can. So that's what I do. Yeah. Thank you, Sabrina. That's really nice. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, get excited, guys. BronxWitch HQ grand reopening February the 8th, noon to 5. Tell a friend, tell a homie, spread the word. I'll be making a post about it very soon, so definitely reshare the post. Even if you don't live in New York, you don't know who follows you that might live in New York or that might know somebody in New York, and that person might be looking to connect with other witches, looking for spaces that they can go to, especially if they live in the Bronx, because we really don't have a lot. So spread the word. Spread the word. Yay, and Betty is loving her lung tonic. Yeah, I've finished my bottle to help me get over COVID. I finished my lung tonic and my cold and cough. So I'm glad it's working for you as well. So herbal medicine for the win. All right, so let's get into it. I don't want to hold you guys too long. This is kind of a last minute thing that I decided to do. But I got a, is the music too loud? I got a gift from a online shop called the Witchy Cauldron back in like December. And I was like, oh, hey guys, I'm not going to be able to like post about it because I have a lot going on. But as soon as I can, I want to. And I really wanted to see what they sent because I have an idea of what it might be. And I think I want to maybe gift these things to headquarters. So depending on how much I like it, I might keep it for myself. But if I don't like fall madly in love with it, I will be donating these things to headquarters. So if you like them, you might be able to use them when you come here. The Witchy Cauldron is just like an online metaphysical shop. They have, the whole gamut of all of your basic like Wiccan, witchy, spiritual supplies. They've got incense and altar tools, and they've got some tarot stuff, and just all the basics basically that you could look for. When they first reached out to me, as I do with everybody, I was like, who are you? Who are you and what's your deal? Because I don't really consider myself like a product placement type of person. Like I leave that, that's like for like the big influencer pages or whatever. I'm just like a regular person. So I'm like, I will share your stuff on my page if I actually like it and I like vibe with you and all that good stuff. So like, who are you and what's up? So the Witchy Cauldron started in 2019. It is a drop shipping site. So if you don't know what drop shipping is, oh, thank you guys for the likes. Thanks for liking this video. I appreciate it. If you don't know what drop shipping is basically a business model where the seller doesn't actually stock in-house the items that they sell. Instead, they create a relationship with a third party that makes the items and fulfills the items. So the drop ship business basically serves as like a middleman, and they create the platform that advertises the products. So let's say you make, incense holders, and you want to get your name out there and get more people to see you. You might make a relationship with a dropship company that's got like a bigger audience than you, and the dropship brand takes the order and then they send it to you, and you send your item to the person who ordered it. So it's kind of a win-win situation. The person who's the retailer doesn't have to actually stock or make all of these things. And then the person who does make these things gets exposure to a bigger audience than they maybe are able to get for themselves. So you can find the Witchy Cauldron items on their website, witchycauldron.com, and this is in the description box. But you can also find their products on Amazon as well. So if you're like big into Amazon, you can do that. I am going to list their products in my Amazon storefront. So if you are looking at my Amazon page and you want to just go straight there, you can, but I also linked some of their products in the description box. So however you want to do it, if you buy their Amazon products from me, I get a little something from Amazon. So that's a great way to support the page and support them. But when they first reached out, I was like, drop shipping companies. How do I feel about that? Because I don't do drop shipping. Everything that you buy from the bodega are things that I have made by my own hands. All of my teas, all of my steams, all of my herbal medicines, I make them all myself. And then I have crystal accessories like my tea infusers and my crystal pipes and things like that. And those items I buy wholesale from crystal suppliers, and then they come to me so that I can cleanse them and I can repackage them the way that I want. Drop shipping is not for me because I need to touch everything that I'm selling on my site. Not knocking people who choose to go the drop shipping route at all. It's just a different type of business model, but that's just not how I do things. I need to touch my stuff. I need to get the energy right. I need to package it all up right, and I need to fulfill your order and send it to you with a note from me and like things I want to send you and all that stuff. So it's totally a personal choice in terms of how you set up your business. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do want to unbox and show some support and like review these products for these folks. First of all, it's an all-woman run company, which I'm very much into personally. I identify as a woman, and so I definitely want to support other women-owned businesses. And whether you are going the drop ship route, whether you are going the route that I go, which is you make your own products and source your own products, whether you do private label, which is when somebody else makes your stuff and then they send it to you with no label on it for you to put your label on, whatever your business model is, if you are a woman in business, you are a woman who is trying to build something for yourself and your family, you are trying to support yourself and not be dependent on somebody else, you have an idea, you have a marketing plan, you have a brand idea, and you are putting yourself out there and trying to make it, BronxWitch salutes you. I salute you. Okay? Cheers to you. If you don't make your own products, that's okay. If you have figured out things that people want to buy and you know people who make stuff that need the exposure and you would rather do it that way, cheers. Clink, clink. Cheers to you, okay? I was giving this some thought and I was like, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for whatever your business model is. It doesn't matter if it's different from mine. I support women in business. So cheers to the ladies of the Witchy Cauldron who started their dropship business in 2019, and they're growing, and I hope they continue to grow. And I'm very, very grateful and thankful that they sent me some products to check out. So cheers to them. And yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to see what they sent. Yes, girl boss. Hashtag girl boss. I'm all for it. Women in business, I am all for it. And quite frankly, the dropship model is genius. It may not be for me, because like I said, I need to make my own stuff, but it's a genius model. Somebody over here is making something, but they don't really have an audience. Somebody over here wants that type of thing, but they don't know where to find it. So you make a really cool, catchy website, and an Instagram page or whatever, so that the person over here can come to you and that person can send it to them. It's a genius idea. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to be, full disclosure about that. This is a drop ship business. So the people of the Witchy Cauldron do not make these items. They find the vendors that they like, and then they list these things on their shop. And then when you buy from them, it is fulfilled by the person who actually made it. So just so you know the difference. So let's get into it. Let's see what they sent. I'm going to start with this first because it's just wrapped in tissue paper and it should be easy to open. Brittany says, right on. Yes, right on. Women in business. Okay. Oh, we have two things here. Okay. Well, I'll start with this first because it's smaller. We've got ourselves a nice little tarot pouch here. Pentagram all day. Yes. Yes, pentagram all day. Do you see that? It's velvety. Ooh, I wish you guys could feel this. It's really soft. It's velvety. It's lined, which is important. So this is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes should be cheap. This is not cheap. This has a nice like satiny lining on the inside. So it's good and thick. Okay. And I'm being really critical because they asked me to. The Witchy Cauldron, it was Annabelle that reached out to me, the CEO, and she was like, we do not need fake positive reviews. She was like, give us your feedback because this helps us to know whether or not we should continue offering these items. Like, we want to know what people really think about them and, all that good stuff. For about the last month, I've been trying to figure out a name for my business. What's your business idea, Irene? Drop it in the comments. Let the coven help you out. Maybe we can in-tune the right name for you. All right, this is really thick. This is nice and thick. This is not going to split apart. You can be, with this all day. This is a nice string up here, which is good because I feel like sometimes when you get drawstring stuff, the string is not sturdy enough to really be like pulled on all the time. But this is a nice strong string. I like this bag. It's fairly big. Let's see what size deck it fits. The biggest tarot deck I have over here is the Illuminated Tarot. Yep, that fits fine. That fits perfectly, actually. So the Illuminated Tarot fits. Let me pull out my Oracle cards, if I can. Let me see if I can do this without dropping stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's see if it fits the Oracle cards, because that's going to be bigger. Yes, Sister Irene, let's brainstorm. What's the idea? Is it a witchy business? Okay, so these are the biggest cards that I own. These are the Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. They're standard, like, Oracle card size, I guess I would say. They're a little bit bigger than the Illuminated Tarot. So let's see if these will fit. Yep. Perfect. Perfect fit. So I would say that this bag is really good for an Oracle deck set. I think it's advertised on the site as a tarot cloth bag. But if you are concerned about whether or not it's big enough for a big deck of cards, plenty of space for a big deck of cards. Maybe even too big for like a regular deck. Let's try like a smaller deck. Let's do the Conjure cards because they're kind of wide-ish, but they're short. Let's see if it's wacky. No, it's not too weird. A little, extra space you probably like don't necessarily need, but this will probably be helpful if you want to make this like your carry everything bag and you want to stick like, a stick of Palo Santo or a tarot cloth or, some crystals and like other stuff in there. So plenty of room, plenty of space, nice and big. good quality bag. So it's a yes on the bag. I might be keeping the bag. I'm not sure. I might be keeping the bag because, yeah, I actually don't have any tarot bags like this. All my tarot bags I knit myself because I knit like an old lady. So all of my tarot bags I knit myself. So I don't have any like solid bags like that. So yeah, okay, sorry, I might be keeping that. Irene is starting off with herbal bath soaks and body oils. Herbal bath soaks and body oils. You can kind of go anywhere with that. The first thing that came to my mind was made by Irene. Because my sister makes t-shirts and like rhinestone mugs, you know, like those coffee cups. So she like covers them with like rhinestones and makes like custom designs. And her last name is McKnight, and so her brand is made by McKnight, and I really like that because it's like really easy, and like gives her the freedom to like make anything because it's just made by McKnight. So that was the first thing I thought of, was made by Irene. What are your ideas, guys? Okay, next item is this. Also, same black satin that's on the inside of the tarot cloth. So let's see what this is. Oh, this is big. Oh, wow. Okay. This is huge. Check it out. It's a tarot cloth. It is a tarot altar cloth, but this is enormous. I might be keeping this too. Okay, we have a problem here, guys. Okay, all right. So, okay, here's the deal. So it's got the same velvet black cover. It's lined, which is so nice because a lot of times when you buy an altar cloth or you buy a tarot cloth, it's just one thin piece of fabric. This is lined, so it's got the satin on the back and the velvet on the front, and it's stitched together, so it is nice and thick. So you can lay this on like any type of table, even if it's got like bumps or stuff in it. You're gonna have a nice flat surface for your readings. It is, what do you call that? Embroidered. So this is not printed on. This is embroidered with thread. So that's really nice because it's actually stitched on. So you don't have to worry about this scratching off or coming off in the wash or whatever. So that's really nice. The whole thing is embroidered. That's pretty nice. Yeah, Betty, nice, very nice quality. It is branded Witchy Cauldron. So they have this made, actually branded for them, and the branding also embroidered. So that's really nice because that's not coming off, which is nice quality. I don't know how much this is on the site, but we're not looking at cheap quality stuff here. So that's great. It's huge. This could be a blanket for me. Really big. And then it's got basically a Celtic cross type tarot spread on it. I never use the spreads, that are on the cloth, but if you are a beginner tarot reader, it might be kind of nice to have the spread already on the cloth for you. So definitely the cloth and the bag go really nice together. Same velvet, same satin. The bag also, I didn't mention, is embroidered, so this is not going to scratch off. So this is a nice combo. So if you're looking for stuff to carry your tarot cards in, and then this cloth, because this bag is so big, you could probably, I don't know, actually, the cloth is really big. Let's see if it'll fit in the bag. Depending on how I fold it, I can maybe make it fit in the bag. I wouldn't be able to use that on my altar, would have to fold it. Yeah, it is very big. So if you have limited space, I mean, a tarot cloth to me is for like on the go type stuff, you know, because I feel like I don't necessarily use a tarot cloth if I'm doing a reading on my own altar, on my own table, or anything like that. I think of tarot cloths as being kind of like your altar to go, you know, it's like a cleansed and energetically your space that you can lay on top of foreign spaces so that you feel comfortable putting your cards on those spaces. So I really only use altar cloth or tarot cloths when I'm like doing readings away from home and I don't know what type of table I'm gonna have. I don't know what the setup is. Maybe I'm outside in the park or whatever, and I don't want to just put my cards down on any dirty surface. Then I use a cloth. Bag and cloth is $35.09. Okay, as a combo, that's not bad. That's not bad. This is huge and really good quality. So I would definitely pay like $20 and $15. I think that's reasonable for this quality, okay? We're not talking about cheap stuff here. This is nice. So yeah, I would say that's probably on the high end for me. I wouldn't spend more than that because, you know, your girl likes to stay on budget. But that's why I knit my own. But that's not out of the question for the quality, for sure. Also, the cloth does not fit in the bag. So yeah, you'd probably just fold it up like that and carry it with the cards like that. Stick that into a purse, travel bag, or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, Josie, that's a great idea. All Things Irene. Your screen name actually makes a really good like brand name, and it would lend itself well to logos. All Things Irene. And then you can expand your stuff too, because you're not boxed in. It's not like body oils by or whatever, you know, it's All Things Irene. So it's like whatever you make, all the things you make. Good idea, Josie. Josie always has great ideas. Cloth is on sale for $19.99. Okay, yeah, I would say $20. I would say that's reasonable for sure. So these are nice, and they might be mine. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna pray on it. My plan was to donate these things to headquarters. But we gotta see about that. Maybe I'll use this altar cloth here. This is where I'm gonna be doing my readings now that I've moved my office. And I might donate my altar cloth, which you guys really like. I have gotten so many good compliments on this altar cloth, and it has really good energy because I've used it for years. I'm gonna show it to you in case you haven't seen it. But this is my altar cloth that I think I got from like Tamed Wild like forever ago, and it has the Wheel of the Year. And actually, the clock in the middle of HQ is a Wheel of the Year clock. So that would kind of match. I think I might give headquarters this. Also velvety. Okay, not double lined, but still very nice. I might give this to HQ and keep the new one for me. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. All right? Who doesn't like new stuff? Anyway, we're going to set that over there. We'll think about it. All right, now, this, I have no idea what this is because it's bubble wrapped and boxed up. I could tell that those were like fabrics, you know? Okay. Ooh. What was that? Something broken? Oh. Oh, it's got one of those thingies. Ooh, okay. We will definitely be adding this to the beautiful wooden boxes that Irene donated to HQ. Shout out to you, Irene. This is a tarot box. It says, God and Goddess, wise and true, guide me now in all I do. And it's got the zodiac signs and the moon phases with a moon and star. And that's engraved. So it's not printed in, it's engraved. God and Goddess, wise and true, guide me now in all I do. That's really nice. So it's this nice put together box. Okay, not the heaviest wood, but very nice still. Doesn't feel like it's gonna like fall apart. It's got this slide opening. So that's how you open it up. And then, oh, and then there's a slit in the top for holding your cards. So that's how it opens. Nice. This little tab here for pulling it open. And then, let's see, will this one fit? Yeah. Let's get a smaller one. And then it's got a card slot for holding up your cards. Yes, Irene said, I need that one. Looking it up now. Yes, look it up now. Check it out with witchycauldron.com. You can order from them directly. You can order from them on Amazon. And now that I know what they've sent me, I'm going to list all 3 of these items in my Amazon storefront. So if you want to wait, no pressure. But if you want to wait before you purchase and order it through my Amazon link, then you'll be supporting Witchy Cauldron and me, and it will cost you the same. So it's a thought. It's a thought. $17.99 on the box. Thank you, Irene. This is cute. This is real cute. I like it. Are you planning on cooking tonight, says my husband. Yes. Hold on. Let me tell him yes. I am thinking of making pad thai. I'm gonna make tempeh veggie pad thai. Sound good? Keisha McKnight, you are so pretty. That's my sister, you guys. Remember when I was talking about Made by McKnight? That's my little sister. That's my tita, as we say in my family. Hi, Danny. Thanks for tuning in. She asked me, if I come on your live, what should I say? And I was like, just be like, oh my God, you're so pretty and you're so funny and smart and amazing. Thank you. Yes, you did. Thanks for tuning in. We are looking at the last item sent by Witchy Cauldron. This really cool tarot box, which is nice. I like the way that it opens. Lift off. It's a little, that's different. I see tarot boxes all the time. That's a little different, the little slide out feature. And then it's got this slot in the top where you can prop up your cards. So I feel like that's really nice if you are doing like, let's say you're doing a pull a card a day ritual, some type of a tarot sadhana to learn your tarot, and you're like pulling a card every morning or you're pulling a card every night. This is kind of a nice way to prop the card up and keep it up throughout the day to remind you of that card. If you have like a deck of affirmation cards, then you could prop it up so you can look at your affirmation throughout the day. You might want to keep this on your desk at work, pull an affirmation card, stick that up and have an affirmation for the day. So this is cool. You can use this in so many different ways. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or you do live readings for people and you want a way to put up the card that you're talking about. You know, this would be kind of cool if you post like daily readings on Instagram, pull the card and have it sit up like that. Plenty of reasons why you might want to feature one of your cards at the top of the box. So that's kind of cool. McKnight is such a cool last name, isn't it? It is a cool last name. She's Murray, so she stole it from her hubby. Yeah, it is a very cool last name. Check it out. Isn't that cool? My niece, her daughter's name is Hayden, so she's Hayden McKnight. That name just sounds like a superstar, doesn't it? Sounds like an actress or a model or something. Hayden McKnight. It's just very like big energy. Hayden McKnight. You know, like that's a name you're gonna know one day. So let's see what size cards fit in here. Okay, not big enough for the oracle cards or like the illuminated tarot. I'm not saying that it's not big enough for oracle cards. It depends obviously on the size of your, the side of your cards. But wider cards, probably not. Okay, so those don't fit. Let's try the True Heart deck. Okay, so the True Heart deck is pretty much a perfect fit. So for those of you with the True Heart deck or with a similar size deck, that is pretty much a perfect fit. In there, a standard deck size, I would say the True Heart deck is. And then the True Heart is actually on the wider side. It's like the second. It's like my second widest deck behind the Illuminated Tarot deck. So if it fits, then I know all the other decks will fit. Let's look at the Miss Cleo deck because that's a regular width deck, but they're kind of long. They're on the long side. Yeah, it is cute. You're listening to Smooth Jazz with Kay McKnight. Oh my God, yes. Danny, she should be on the radio. She has a good voice. Okay. Yeah, plenty of space for the Miss Cleo deck. So even kind of a taller, I guess would you call that tall, long, even like a longer-ish deck will fit. It's just, it's not going to work for a really wide deck, okay? The widest you can get is like the True Heart width, okay? So this, I am going to gift to headquarters because Irene gifted us those two beautiful pentagram engraved red velvet lined tarot boxes, and I have two of them, and we have 3 shareable desk spaces. So I need a third box. So this is perfect. This is going to be at one of the desks at headquarters. So if you reserve a space, you will have a storage box for your cards, and inside each of the tarot boxes that are on the tables at HQ are a tea light candle, a stick of Palo Santo, an incense burner, and a lighter. So that's what you will find in here. So you can just take that stuff out and put your tarot cards in it. Oh, wow. Okay, Coven. So Betty said, hey, sister, could I ask you all a favor? to send up some good vibes to my younger sister, Kathy, diagnosed with melanoma, having surgery next Tuesday, to see where we go from there. Absolutely, Betty. Absolutely. That is what this coven is all about. That is what this group is for, so that we can connect with each other no matter how far apart from each other we are. So I want to take a moment to just send up a prayer of healing and strength to Kathy on her surgery, healing from her melanoma, strength, positive outlooks, praying that the universe makes sure that the right people, the right medications, the right energy comes her way so that she can fight any obstacles that are in front of her, so that she can feel her strongest, feel her most capable, sending prayers of strength to her family and to her friends so that they can rally around her and provide her with all of the support and energy that she needs. So mote it be. Yes. Prayers to Kathy from me and all the coven, and thank you guys for joining me and sending that love and courage and healing energy to Betty and Kathy and their family. Absolutely. Thank you for letting us know that you're going through that, Betty. For real. You know, it's so easy for us to just be like, I'm fine, I'm fine. I do this all the time. I'm fine, I'm fine. Meanwhile, there's like literally a blaze happening in my life, you know? So thank you for feeling comfortable enough with us to open up and share what you and your sister are going through. And yeah, for sure. And I'm so happy that my sister is here for this moment. Lots of sister energy coming your way. Yes. Awesome. So yeah, those are the goodies, guys. As you already heard, clearly my husband is hungry and wondering when I'm coming home and whether or not I'm cooking. So I'm probably going to get out of here. Yeah, she lives on the other side of Canada. That's hard. Yeah, my sister lives in South Carolina, so she's 1,300 miles away or something. So yeah, it's hard when your siblings live far away. So definitely sending lots of love and energy her way. I'm not going to start crying. Shut up, damn it. Leave me alone. My sister is an Aries. So is my mother. So that means that they have the cold ice heart Satan, and they don't cry about anything. And they make fun of me because I am soft and kind and gentle in my heart. And my emotions get the best of me sometimes. And so I'm made fun of. But no, I'm not going to start crying. Okay. No, seriously, they're ice queens. It's a very traumatic childhood I had. Okay. I'm working on it with my therapist, so I'm going to be all right. But it was very difficult in that household. I would cry, and my mother's usual response was to laugh at me. Literally laugh in my face. Okay. And then she'd be like, I'm sorry. You're very upset. And I'm like, what kind of parenting is this? But I am working on it with my therapist, Lane, and I am healing from what these two women put me through. Okay. Some of us are emotional. The lies. What lies? Are you kidding? No lies. Literally, mommy would laugh in my face on multiple occasions. I know I was there. I remember. You were younger. You were not paying attention. But she would periodically burst into just sheer laughter at me crying. I was mean to you. I was preparing you for the world. The world is a cold and hard place. And I wanted you to be strong. And also, I didn't know how to process my own anger. Hence, why I am in therapy now. See, Betty said tough love is the best. Okay? Stop whining about it. I'm kidding. I was kind of mean. I was kind of mean. I'm still kind of mean, I'll be honest. I am working on that. Yeah, I'm working on that for sure. Being mean it's very much a trauma response. And it's a very common trauma response for people from this neighborhood, like being from the Bronx. Like the way we handle being sad or being hurt is to basically just like be mean, like curse people out and like tell them about themselves and like really tear people down, which is not an excuse, but it's a learned behavior that I am trying to unlearn. So, yes. All right, guys. Oh, wait, what? Another comment came in. Yes, Josie said that's what I love about this coven. We are a family. We really are. Like I said in my my update video, like there's 13,000 subscribers on this channel, and I or just about, and I'm very grateful for all of them. But I'm kind of glad that like 13,000 of them don't show up when I do a live or like things like that, because it just allows us to like get to know each other better, you know, and like really connect with each other, which I think is a hard thing to do on the internet. So when the group is smaller, that is a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Yeah. Betty said, "Ali, you're so special. I've never seen you ever lose your shit. You should have heard me on the phone with the representative from Ready Refresh when they told me they were rescheduling my delivery yet again. I don't know if Kelly from Ready Refresh will ever recover from that conversation." That's a hood thing. Yeah, very much. Like, went to private school, got to travel different places and all that stuff, but can't take the hood out of the hood rat for real. Like, I have a very strong hood streak that comes out, and when it does, it's usually just like blood and guts everywhere. So, you know, I try to not lead with that now as an adult, and I can see that that type of behavior and that way of reacting to things is really more about me not processing my own emotions well than it is about like where I'm from or my own personality kind of thing. So, you know, the wisdom you gain as you get older, but yeah, it's definitely still there. And if you test me, you will fail, as my cousin Latoya likes to say. Yes, looking forward to book club. I am loving Good Juju. I am loving Good Juju. I was not necessarily expecting much because it's such a small little book, and I haven't really heard like much talk about it, you know, in terms of like the books that everybody's always posting about. I have some interesting thoughts on Good Juju, and I'm definitely going to be reaching out to Najah to see if she can join us for the February meeting, because I would love to hear more from her and her like really diverse background, because it's the type of book that I could have really used when I was starting out, because it's very like a non-denominational approach to magic and spirituality, and That's my jam. It flows very nicely, yes. Very simple, really to the point, really nice tips. It's just enough to get your feet wet and to give you like an overall understanding of like what you're doing and why, without being preachy, without being too specific. I feel like anybody could read it, whether you're Wiccan, whether you practice an ATR, whether you don't associate with any tradition, you just want to learn magic, whether you're not really interested in magic, you're more interested in spirituality, all of it. I feel like everybody could read this book. And I'm just a little bit into it because I'm kind of behind in my reading. But I can already tell just by how she's approached it. I was like, oh, yeah, I could have totally used this book when I was like 12. It would have made a lot more sense. So, yeah, BX all day. You have a very sharp tongue. Betty? What? You? Now that I can't imagine. You are so sweet and so polite and very like thoughtful about what you say. So that actually really surprises me. Wouldn't it be funny if like outside of this like internet coven, we're all just a bunch of bitches? We're just mean ass bitches just cursing people out left and right. And then we get on here and we're like, oh my gosh, blessed be you guys. You know, ain't nobody real on the internet. That's what happens. Ex-partners. Oh, well, if it's your exes, oh, well, to hell what they say. Everything they say is lies. If I want to know about like the real deal with somebody, the last person I'm asking is an ex. Like, you're an ex for a reason. I don't expect you to say anything nice or accurate about the person. So, no. If the only people who've ever told you that you have a sharp tongue are your exes, I wouldn't worry about it. So, all right, guys, you guys, my husband is starving to death, okay? I have to go make this pad thai. All right, yeah, any questions real quick before I get out of here? Again, this was an unboxing and review of products from the Witchy Cauldron, a dropship company out of Texas that started in 2019, run by 4 ladies. Shout out to Women in Business, #GirlBoss. Really cool items, really nice quality items for decent prices, not made by them, but sourced by them. And I would say that they should keep selling these 3 products because they're very, very good quality. And you can look forward to seeing this box here in use at headquarters. Yeah, he's getting hangry. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning into this surprise little live. I'm going to definitely be going live more often in 2022. So this was fun. And I will catch you guys at the next one. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for being here, Danny. Love you. Good night, guys. Blessed be.